I'm Heidi Hewitt here with Karen Mason. We're talking about improvements to AutoCAD 2011, and Hatch is one of the tools or objects that has really been improved. Hatches have been around in AutoCAD for a long time. What was your inspiration to improve them now?
We did some usability studies with customers, and we asked them to create some hatches. And what I observed is that they were constantly going back and forth between the dialogue and the drawing and the dialogue and the drawing just to get their hatch to display right, to get the scaling or the rotation. And I felt like that was something that could be improved.
So it really seemed like a process of trial and error as they were. I can completely relate to that, right? You go in there and you don't know if you should scale it up or down. Is that kind of what they were doing?
Yeah, exactly. Most users want to use the match prop in order to create their hatch, but if they didn't have a hatch to select, it was really difficult for them to get the scaling just right.
How is it then, through your research, that you're able to make it more efficient?
Well, a couple of releases ago, we introduced the ribbon, and it's a great place to be able to put properties that somebody needs to control as they're creating objects. So in 2011, if you've got the ribbon on, now when you run the hatch command, you'll be able to see. Well, there's also the improvement of the preview that now gets displayed. So as you're hovering your cursor over a closed area, you'll actually see what that hatch is supposed to look like. And if you didn't like the properties, then you change it in the ribbon without having to go back and forth to a dialogue. And then the other thing is you could actually select your pick point, and even then, if you didn't like what you saw, you could then change the properties before you committed to the hatch.
Great. Well, those sound like ways to really improve it, kind of intuitive, without a lot of learning, it sounds like.
Yeah, it's really tested very well with customers. Even customers who aren't ribbon users really adopted it very quickly, and thought it was a really easy way to make hatches.
Great. Thanks, Karen.